What's up, guys? Just on another run exploring the neighborhood, and wanted to talk to you real quickly about really interesting video series that I'm going through right now to kind of sharpen my skills in marketing. So I'm not sure if you guys have heard of Kevin Trudeau. Look him up, but he's known as the infomercial king, and he is one of the biggest guys who ran infomercials, which is kind of like long TV ads. These are TV ads that run anywhere from 30 minutes to 1 hour, and he was the king of them. He sold nutraceutical products online, off of TV through phone calls, and he was really good at marketing. He'd get people to watch these 30-minute to 1 hour ads, and people would buy his product, and he made hundreds of millions of dollars by just doing this through almost a dozen different products. He's very, very famous, very successful guy. But one thing he said stuck out to me more than anything else, because he performed in many of his infomercials. He was the guy who would be speaking about things. He was the guy who was pitching people, you know, this pill is going to have longer memory, or this is going to help you lose weight, or this is going to help you do whatever. And what he said, which was very important, is he said how you deliver things is very important. And the most important thing in terms of delivery, or in terms of how you present in an infomercial, and this applies, by the way, I'm just going to have a side note, this applies to how you do all marketing, and that is intentionality. You have to set the right intentions, okay? So if you don't set the right intentions, here, walk with me real quick. This is just a new run I'm doing, by the way. I'm running along the LA River out here in Venice, and check it out. Here, I'll show you guys. The LA River is really not that gorgeous, but it you know, it's just, look, that's our river. Look at that. It's all concrete. So that's what our river looks like. It's just a big concrete river. But you know, you have big companies like YouTube and Google and all these big companies that are located right next to the river, which is kind of funny. But yeah, that's LA. I don't know, I love exploring. You know, I'm moving out of the city soon, so I'm just trying to explore everything. But setting the right intentions, and what that means, how do you set the right intentions? Well, you have to think of their benefits, not your own. Think of the customer's benefits and not your own benefits when you're speaking about things. If all you're thinking about when you're trying to sell people is, how do I get the money? You know, I want them to buy, right? You're writing a blog post, or you're, hold on, let me put my water bottle in my pocket. So when you're writing a blog post, when you're writing a Facebook post selling something, a blog post selling something, a video blog selling something, a advertorial selling something, doesn't matter what you're doing. If you don't have the right intentions for that person, if your intention is, how do I sell more, right? How do I sell more? What's the trick? What's the formula? What's the thing? Then you're not going to do as well as if you're presenting to people, if you're writing to people with the intention of, how do I help them get it? How do I help them get that, whatever it is? You know, this new fitness regime helps people lose weight. Or how do I help them get that, you know, in my case, that you don't need a job to make money. You don't need a boss to make money. You can do it all yourself. And stop listening to society. You know, if you set the right intention, how do I help them get it? them, you know. It's about them. It's not about you. It's not about, how do I make more sales here? Think about the customer. If you think about the customer and set the right intention, your marketing is going to be a lot more powerful than if you're thinking about these tricks and, you know, oh, you know, if you're mentally focused far too much on, you know, oh, the call to action, and I need to social proofing and long form social proof and authoritative social proof and celebrity social proof, and you know, I need all these different, you know, I need a short punchy headline, I need some bullet points, I need a good mixture of white space, I need you know, I need to you know, future pace, you know, pre-frame the close, all this stuff. If that's all that's going on in your mind, what's going to happen is you're not going to be thinking about their benefits enough. How do you help the customer? How do you help them change their life? So that's where you've got to focus. That was what I learned from Kevin Trudeau, the infomercial king, in this last video I was watching. So 19 DVDs, 19 DVDs. Now, if you're watching this, I have a discount code. Now, if you're interested in finally making that first step towards having your own business, if you guys watch me on YouTube, maybe you know this by now, but maybe you don't. I'm an educator, I'm a teacher, I'm a father, I'm a husband, but I'm trying to help accelerate the change in the world towards a self-employment economy. And the way I'm doing that is I have an educational program, an online educational program, and monthly coaching every single week with me, where I help people start their own internet businesses and help them become successful. And we have an insane number of success stories. Maybe you've seen it. Maybe you haven't, but subscribe to my channel, hit the subscribe link, and you'll, you know, I post some of my students' success every now and then because it's so motivating. Now, if you guys are interested in learning how to create your own business, make sure there's a discount link at the bottom of the description of the YouTube video. If you don't know how to find the description of a YouTube video, you know what, I can't help you, sorry, Google it. But there's a little button right below the video. You just open it up, look at the description, and there's a link that'll and there will be a discount code there. So if you've made it this far in the video, I want to work with you, I want to see you every single week and help you quit your job, help you start living to your full potential. Jobs hold us back. If you're lazy, don't apply. But if you really want to live next level, realize your full potential, and just live with, I call it, this sounds weird, talking about intention. I call it living with non-intentionality. I'm just out here, don't really have much to do, right? But that's because my internet business, my business just runs itself at this point. So if that's something you're interested in learning how to do, the skill sets that you need to master that, make sure to sign up. There's a discount link and a link to sign up way down. So I hope you learned something from this. Let me know if this was interesting. I'm going to try to be bringing in, I'd like your feedback though. I'm trying to bring in more of my influences. You know, Kevin Trudeau's one of them, but I'm trying to bring in more of my influences to help you guys out. And I'd love to hear your feedback because ultimately this whole vlog is about you. So make sure you get signed up. I'd like to work personally with you every Friday, 3 o'clock. I do my live coaching webinars with my students only, so sign up right below. And I'll see you on this Friday's webinar. See you guys.